How are your resolutions going for you? Have you made any progress towards your goals, whether it's financial or any other for that matter? If money does happen to fall on your list of priorities, which I imagine it does, or you wouldn't be on this channel, you're going to want to make sure you pay extra special attention to today's video, because today the VIP Financial Education channel is serving up the most action-based items that nearly anybody can benefit from. All right, welcome back to the VIP Financial Education channel. My name is Matthew. I'm your cash flow coach, and I help you go further, faster financially. And because of how many options we all have when it comes to best managing our finances and money, I wanted to distill them all down to just the essential so that you have all of your bases covered. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into step one, which is to review the performance of your financial plan. And if you didn't have a financial plan, like many don't, for last year, of course, that's okay. Don't spend a lot of time looking in the rearview mirror. It just means that you simply need to put one into place for this coming year. If you did have a plan for last year, how did it end up? Did you accomplish what you were hoping to, what you set out to accomplish? Where did your most successful investments come from? How should you change your plan and strategy? The more income producing assets you are able to acquire, the more important it will become to conduct a full scope annual review of their performance every year. The second recommendation is to contribute to an individual retirement account, otherwise known as an IRA, if you haven't been already. Now, because you have until April 15th of this year to do this, you can technically make contributions today that affect how you file for the year in which just ended. Now, try to get as close to the $5,500 limit that you can, $6,500 if you are 50 years of age or older. The third step is to make sure you get your 401k contributions in alignment with your anticipated retirement date. And if you don't know how to do this, there are plenty of online retirement calculators that are going to help you with it. And the idea is to have a clear understanding of exactly how much money you're going to need to be contributing to your retirement accounts every year in order to fund the life you'd like to live once you reach retirement age. As the quality of life changes over time, it is worth revisiting your 401k contributions just to see if more or less makes sense considering your current financial situation. Obviously, these are all tax perks. This is a tax-based strategy where you can defer taxes in order to keep more of what you are earning. That's why retirement accounts are valuable to you. You may also want to be looking into the insurance or investment grade insurance contract, a terrific alternative to these retirement accounts as well. And fourth is to conduct what I like to call an honest expense audit. And this is a long, hard look at exactly where your money is going each and every month. Are your expenses in line with your financial goals? Or are there places where money is currently leaking out? And you might be able to reduce that leak or even eliminate it altogether. Leave nothing off the table here. And really bring a magnifying glass down onto exactly how much is going out the door each and every month and why that amount is necessary to spend. Think about alternatives to some of your expenses. Reevaluate what your options are. You might be surprised to learn where you could be saving money in certain areas, which is why we provide you access to the free resource Cashflow Cruncher, which you can get at cashflowcruncher.com. It is a dynamic spreadsheet. It is the most comprehensive I've seen for personal management of cash flow, whereby your intention and long-term goals are to make a lot of money and pay off your debts very, very quickly. So download your copy of that spreadsheet and begin using it religiously. Every single line item should be itemized inside the personal or business expenses of that spreadsheet. In order to help with this, you may consider downloading mint.com. Mint.com, setting up a free account there may help with more of the interface between your banks and transaction history, and it'll provide live updates to your spending. So this will help you keep better tabs on where each and every dollar is going so that you can properly categorize those in order to start determining where you can pull back. This is not about lifestyle restriction. I want you to preserve the ideal lifestyle for you while still getting the same things for less. The fifth step here is to finally really get serious about reducing, if not eliminating, all of your debts. Not all debt is considered the same. There are people that argue there is such a thing as good debt and bad. For those of you that have been following this channel for some time, by now you should know that I look at all debt as bad. It's all evil. Now, leverage, which is often considered the same thing, depending on how it's used, is for me defined as one of the key ingredients to wealth creation. So I believe in borrowing money, but what I don't believe in is the debt that subsequently comes with it. I want to try and create that in a short-term game plan so that it's paid in full as quickly as possible. And some of the weapons that we use on this channel are other forms of better types of debt. So it's not about good debt, bad debt. It's about better debt and worse debt. But all debt is bad. Make sure you understand that it's absolutely toxic to take debt and add it to the bottom line and use that for any type of consumer-related spending. You never borrow for anything other than an asset. I don't borrow for anything other than an income-producing asset, at which time I can stack the cash flow and, like I said, rapidly accelerate the elimination of those balances. If you haven't yet done so, make sure you check all the videos on this channel. You'll see us doing that down to the penny. You'll see how I paid off a mortgage in under 6 years by just simply attacking it. It was easily able to be paid off within about a 4-month period of time, and it was almost $200,000. So extreme circumstances of this working. Now there you have it, my friends. Those are my personal must-do steps for financial success. Was there one or two on this list that you would have perhaps removed or replaced with another? And what would those other, if you were to even add to it, what would you add? I'm very curious. Go ahead and drop a comment below. Make sure you're subscribed, that you drop a like on the video, and of course, interact through comments. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next video to help you go further, faster financially. Until we see you then, make it a great day today and take care. Alrighty, so I realize that some of you have not gotten one of the single most popular budgeting tools available, not to mention it's free, and that is called the Cash Flow Cruncher. So what I want to do today is walk you through the process of downloading your very own copy. It comes in the form of an Excel spreadsheet, so it's very easy to use, and it's quick to navigate. So let's go ahead and walk through that process together. Go to cashflowcruncher.com, which will take you to the download page. Simply type your email address into the field to claim your free copy, and go ahead and select the red button. Immediately it'll pull up the download button, which will open a new Cash Flow Cruncher spreadsheet. The first page it'll open is the Cash Flow Summary tab, which is a non-editable page. It's very important to understand that this opening tab will not require you to put any information into these fields. This actually imports the data from the other tabs below. Now, if you've ever used an Excel spreadsheet, you'll navigate the spreadsheet by going to individual pages down here. And it'll start with the revenue and assets page. On this page, you'll want to itemize each individual income that you bring into the household or the business. Now, it's always been my recommendation that you create an individual cash flow cruncher for your businesses, an individual cash flow cruncher for your real estate, and an individual cash flow cruncher for your household.